My name is Sir the Baptist. Billboard, thank you for allowing me to come into your home for a second to share something, some stories with you, some information, some family conversation is what we're going to have right now and online. Thank you for listening. Thank you for taking the time out to listen to this music. Here we go. First song is Creflo, Almighty Dollar.
1, 2, 3.
Cruising in that Impala, looking for that almighty dollar. If you got it, then you gotta pop your collar. Say they feeling like Creflo dollar. So only out for the dollar, dollar, dollar. Yeah. You only out for the dollar, dollar, dollar. You're only out here for the dollar, 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 yeah. You're only out here for the dollar, 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 yeah. What's the difference between $100 and a dollar bill? Not the ink, not the paper, that's real. That's why I'm neat. Been in Gators, seeking the face of God to get to Georgia. Need my bills for the face up. Is this why you lace up? Go and punch the clock. You fight in time, the more you win, the more you won't stop. That's why the rich is suicidal and the poor keep their dukes. Pack a crowd, pack it, y'all, you still low. Paper get low, do the best you know. Or work the block, I mean like all night. Back to back, packing back and forth. Try trapping on them boards, you could get your money so right. And that don't make it right, that don't make it good. Just cause you need your lights don't mean cut them off in the hood. If lights on top of hoods catch you up to no good, just pray that death row bring you an angel that look like sugar. Write that good living, want that good living. Drug dealing, seems so freaking appealing. Look how they be flexing, make you wanna give in. Enough to make a grown man get stuck up in the kitchen, cooking up that soda, hanging on the sofa. Sell it to some crackheads, then see you loosens up. Bleeding, hold your nose out. Needles make your arms tough between the good Lord and luck you on your way to church. Say we cruising in the Almighty dollar. I'm looking for that almighty dollar. If you got it, then you gotta pop your collar. They say they're feeling like Creflo dollar. She only out here for the dollar, 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 yeah. She only out here for the dollar, 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 yeah. Here we go.
That was Creflo, Almighty Dollar. I'm a preacher's kid from Chicago, and growing up in a church, I always saw preachers abuse their power. And it wasn't a moment to take a shot at him, but teach and use some guy that I felt was misusing his power to sort of give a reflection on how we misuse our power and give things power like the $100 bill, and we separate it, and we don't know the value of anything anymore. You know, so like we're putting this out in the world because we really control everything. You know, so. That was that moment. Also growing up in the church, my sister got beat by her husband, who was the deacon in the church. And even though it was my dad's church, they wouldn't talk about it because it wasn't safe to talk about. I asked my sister, could I sing this song? Could I write this song for her? I'm just going to do a little bit of it for you guys. She said yes, because it might save somebody else's life. I believe we save people with our testimonies, and you have to do it with something that you may not feel comfortable with because you might save somebody else's life. This is called Deliver Me. I remember as a kid, you can almost put me in that same place. The carpet was creamish, the walls were white. She was in the kitchen with a black eye, crying, and she would just hum a little song. It would go like this. Sing it to them, turn.
deliver me. 'Cause all they seem to do is hurt me.
Now she would sing it really low because it would start something else. If he knew that she was praying about him, but when he would leave, she was screaming out loud.
I said, deliver me, 'cause all they seem to do is hurt me.
Yeah.
Hurt me.
And it's not until it wasn't until I was sort of playing this game in the relationships, what we often do on both guy and girl side, that I realized I was doing mental damage. Although it wasn't physical, I would never hit a woman, but at that moment, the girl that was suffering from this relationship strain, I had to tell her I'm sorry. It's so important that we understand, in order to move any culture forward, you have to nourish the person that nourishes our communities. And I had to say sorry. And I think it's appropriate that hip-hop learn to love the ones that love you again. This is a hip-hop song. And I know it don't sound like it, but she was singing, and I want somebody else to hold on to it a little longer.
I said, I need you to deliver me, 'cause all they seem to do is hurt me. Hey, yeah, hurt me.
All he seems to do is hurt me. And if you can't sing it like Lady Chris, you might be at home with a heartache or whatever it is. Just sing it, oh.
Deliver me, 'cause all they seem to do is hurt me. Hurt me.
So the things I hope to do for hip-hop is holistic healing. We've detached ourselves from our spirituality for so long that it's tearing us apart. And I think you guys can help us do that by pushing things into our system that we need in order to keep us and take us from day to day. This next song I just put out, it's called What We Got. When I spoke of a black reservation to understand economics in the black community, I wasn't necessarily removing us completely. I was trying to give them the model that I think we have in most Chinatowns. The community is owned by the community, and I was trying to build that into the community. It's a part of community organizing that once hip-hop was about. This is a song called What We Got. I hope you enjoy it.
1, 2, 3.
I could be anything I wanna be, a little dungeon in the hood. Yeah. If I could show you anything, I'll show you that our hood was once so good. But see, this propaganda got my youngest throwing tantrums, packing bags, packing chimneys, and I ain't really talking Santa. We rarely see white beards, they usually die before 15. World star dying over what they favorite rapper war queen. No, we ain't got much. Let's go for it, what we got. Whether it's a whip on the bus. Let's go for it. Why?
If we're faithful of a few things, the good Lord will give you much. I said this is what we got.
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 Mama, I want a milli. She say, well, maybe you should save up your pennies. I say, no, I see Bentleys riding in something pretty. She say, maybe you should name your hoopty Bentley. I'm doing donuts and a lemon on a spare. Yeah, trapping for what I ain't got, grateful and down to share. Cause it ain't no fun if the homies can't come. So we pack like sardines. Bishop Ford just chasing dreams. Said I know we ain't got much. Yeah, let's go forward what we got. Whether it's a whip or the bus. Oh yeah.
Let's go forward what we got.
Cause if we're just faithful.
Cause if we're faithful of a few,
You don't have much. The good Lord will give you much. Yeah, yeah.
This is what we got.
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 Yeah, died for what we got. See, my pop drove Bishop Ford. Uncle drove Jeff Ford. Nephew ran with Zaza. Transmission gon' drive for it. Fresh with Jeffrey and Marcus shoes on. Patent leather Concords. Telling the kids it's from the Jordans home. Sorry, John, I sold those Jordans for lunch money. I was wearing Stacey Adams, looking hella Easter Sunday. Keisha was Sunday's bunny. When you make it, they act funny. Wanna know your true friends, then act like you ain't got money. Say, I know we ain't got much. Ooh, Lord,
Let's go forward
what we got. Whether it's a whip or the bus. Yeah, let's go
forward what we got. Hey, if we're faithful of a few things, the good Lord will give you much.
Said this is what we got. This is what we got.
This is what we got.
This is what we got.
This is what we got.
This is what we got. This is what we got.
This is what we got.
This is what we got.
This is what we got.
This is what we got.
This is what we got.
This is what we got. You all I got.
All I got.
You all I got.
All I got. Ooh.
Sometimes we don't chase our dreams because we're so busy wanting things in life. We have to pay for those things, and we're not grateful for the small things that we have. So if there's anything I could teach hip hop, my mom taught me at a very young age economics, how to save your money. Hey, you want a milli? You want a milli, a milli, a milli? Save up your pennies. And we used to have this. It's so funny. It used to be on my mom's right side of the bed. It used to be a little piggy, and you used to be able to just put the pennies in there. And every now and then we would turn it over and steal some money out to go get some ice cream. But wherever you are in life, I know hip hop may not teach, they teach materialistic stuff, but pull back for a second. If you don't have anything, wherever you are, whoever you are, be grateful for the small things that you got. That's true happiness. No, we ain't got much.
No, we ain't got much.
Let's go forward what we got. Whether it's a whip or a bus. Let's go forward what we got. 'Cause if we're faithful,
Over a few things,
the good Lord will give you
much.
Say this is
What we got.
Next time you eat, don't take a picture of it. Take a moment to put the phone down and thank God for it. Thank life for it. It's not a religious thing, it's a spiritual thing, and we all got a piece of it.
Thank you for watching this. I'm Sir the Baptist. This is church people. We come from church. And this is the gift that we want to give to the world. Thank you, Billboard. I appreciate this.